How do prefixes and suffixes build new words? Imagine you're playing with building blocks, and each block has a meaning. When you put blocks together in different ways, you create new structures. Words work the same way. Small parts called prefixes and suffixes are added to base words to make new words with different meanings. A prefix is a tiny word part added to the front of a base word. It can change the meaning completely. For example, adding "un" to happy makes "unhappy," which means not happy. Or adding "re" to do creates "redo," meaning to do again. Prefixes help us understand if something is the opposite, happening again, or in a different place or time. A suffix is a small part added to the end of a base word. It often changes the word's part of speech or adds a new idea. For example, adding "full" to help makes helpful, meaning full of help. Adding "ness" to happy turns it into happiness, which is a noun describing the state of being happy. Suffixes can turn verbs into nouns or adjectives into adverbs, helping us express different ideas. There are rules for how prefixes and suffixes attach to words. If a base word ends with a Y and you add "ness" or "lie," the Y usually changes to I. For example, happy becomes happiness. If a word ends with a silent E and you add a suffix starting with a vowel like ing, the E often drops. So care plus ing becomes caring. Adding prefixes and suffixes also creates groups called word families. These are groups of related words that share a common base. For example, from respect, you can make disrespect with the prefix dis and disrespectful with the suffix full and full again. These groups help us see how words are connected and expand our vocabulary. Using these parts makes it easier to understand new words. If you see a word you don't know, look for prefixes or suffixes. They give clues about what the word means. For example, if you see "re" and "use," you can guess it means to use again. If you see "full" and "help," you know it means full of help or helpful. So, prefixes and suffixes are like magic tools that help us build new words from familiar ones. They help us understand how words are related and make our language richer. Learning how they work is a great way to grow your vocabulary and become a better reader and writer.